Conference, Pat McFadden, Labour MP for Wolverhampton South East and the Shadow Minister for Europe. Conference, this decision on our future in the European Union is the most important decision that this country will take, not only in this Parliament, but for many, many years. It will say a huge amount, after all the debates that we've had, about how we see ourselves as a country and how we view the rest of the world. Do we see the world more as a place of opportunities and challenges, or do we see the world as a place of risks to be feared and to be walked away from? I say the former is in the best traditions of the Labour Party and in the best traditions of this country. Now, as we've looked at our TV screens over the summer, we've seen heartbreaking scenes of people fleeing war in desperate circumstances. You don't put your young family into a dangerous boat to flee war unless you are desperate. And the people fleeing war come to Europe because of what Europe stands for. They come because they believe that they can get a new life in the European Union. But all of us who want Britain to stay in the European Union know that this crisis also raises questions. It's not just a matter of policy, it's a matter of capacity. So when we argue for Britain to stay in the European Union, it is really important that we are arguing for a better Europe, a Europe that offers hope, that offers jobs, that offers prosperity, that offers inclusion. We are not arguing just for the status quo. We are arguing for a better Europe for all the people of Europe when we fight in this referendum. And over 40 years, there is much that has been developed that we can support. This organisation has helped to keep the peace in Europe. This organisation offers a single market of 500 million consumers. This organisation offers important protection for people at work, from the right to paid leave, to equal treatment for part-time workers, to anti-discrimination measures. Indeed, in the darkest days of Tory governments, it has been the European Union which more than anything has offered social protection for people at work, and we want to stand up for that in this campaign. But friends, there's really one key point I want to make to you this morning, and that's about leadership. It may seem strange to be talking about leadership when our party has just suffered one of the worst defeats in our history, when we are as far from power as we have been for many, many years. But leadership is important in this campaign, and even after losing, we are in a position to exercise some leadership in this campaign. Our opponents are already trying to exercise leadership. UKIP want to campaign to take Britain out. They're clear what they want. They say, take our country back. I say, no, let's take our country forward, not take our country back. The Conservative Party can't exercise leadership in this debate because they are so divided, and because all the way through this, the Prime Minister has been more worried about negotiating with his own party than negotiating with our European allies. And it is not leadership to put party before country. That is not leadership, and that is not what our Prime Minister should be doing. So it falls to us, friends, to exercise leadership in this campaign. In every community that we live in, we want to see farmers for staying in. We want to see trade unionists for staying in. We want to see students for staying in. This has got to be a campaign in the community, not a campaign of the elite and the people. So it's really, really important that we exercise leadership. We don't just have the opportunity to exercise leadership, we have a duty to exercise leadership, because our vision of Britain and our vision of the relationship between Britain and the world is not the one where we have the quiet resignation that Mr Cameron has presided over in recent years. It's one where we are playing a leading role when crisis comes. It's one when we see refugees coming, we want Britain at the heart of the debate, not at the margins of the debate. When the economic future of Europe is being debated, we want to see Britain at the heart of the debate, not at the margins of the debate. So, Conference, when this referendum comes, let us make sure that we are the party that is exercising leadership to take Britain forward and not back. Thank you very much.